Hello everybody, Avion Solar here, and we're going to be doing a slightly different kind of video today. So, as Head of Recruitment and Development for the Los Santos Police Service on Roleplay UK's 5M server, one of my duties and one of my team's duties is to review submissions that probation police constables send in to go towards their officer development plans. Now, these plans are things they must complete if they want to be promoted to the rank of police constable. Now, to do this, they submit evidence to us, either in the form of an officer statement, body worn video, or an incident number, and we review them to make sure they're up to the required standard of the Los Santos Police Service. Now, when it comes to reviewing them, when we get to it, we grade them from 1 to 5. 1 is an unlawful or gross misconduct act. 2 means it's not unlawful, it's not misconduct, but it's just not at the required standard. 3 is it's only just the required standard we want. 4 is what we should expect most people to be getting, and that is the standard we require. And 5 is almost perfect submission. Now, obviously 1 and 2 are fails, 3, 4 and 5 are passes for submissions. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be going through some of the submissions with you, just to see what we look for, checklist that I go through when reviewing the submissions, as well as give you guys some entertainment looking at the things we get submitted. I hope you enjoy. If you would like to see more of this sort of content, let us know in the comments below. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first video we're going to be submitting was submitted by Santos Warner. It's to cover booking into custody and search in custody. Or so he puts it, search in custody. So let's have a look, shall we?
That's you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now.
Wonder why is there caution in there?
Or anything you do say may be given as evidence. Do you understand, sir?
I do understand.
I assumed there had been caution before this point.
54 of pace, right? As well as
the right section, 54?
No, sorry, section 54 of pace, right? Do you have anything on your person I should know about?
I do. I have a knife, so watch your hands whilst you reach into my gown.
Would this be?
It'd be at the back of my boxers, you know? Like near the bum cheek.
Alright, yeah, I see that.
Can't see if he's put gloves on or not.
I'm also just going to be taking this smartphone and radio just while we have you in custody, alright?
Yeah.
No, he's perfectly allowed to do that.
I'll hand you them back when you're taken back up to the Bolingbroke prison.
Nice that he's it's nice that he's told him that we'll give him back.
Which would be the right to free and independent legal advice. You have the right to tell someone where you are. If you give us a phone number, we will call them for you. You have the right to medical attention if unwell, as well as the right to see the codes of practice. Would you like to use any of your rights?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, so if you just step to the back of the cell, I'll remove your cuffs. If you just stay there while we exit the cell, alright?
Yeah, no problem.
Okie dokie, so a couple of points I noted about that one. So, yeah, he searched him fine. He told him it was section 54 of pace that he was going to search him under. He took the knife off him. He took the phone and radio off him. That's perfectly fine. So he's searching custody. Perfectly fine. He's going to be getting a level 4 pass on that one. He's not getting a level 5 pass just because I couldn't see if he put gloves on before it. So I wasn't sure if he was wearing gloves or not at the time of the search. When it comes to booking in custody, they do have some rights in custody. The right is for free and independent legal advice. They've got the right to food, drink, or medical aid. The one they got slightly wrong was right to tell someone you're here. No, you've got the right to have someone informed that you're there. So that means you actually don't have a right to a phone call in police custody, but you do have the right to have someone informed. So that can simply mean the police telling someone that you are in custody under arrest and that you're safe and well. And yeah, it does have a right to have a copy of the police codes of practice. So for that one, I am going to give him a free because it wasn't the right lines. He did get the rights generally there. However, it was just that one that was a bit iffy about. Okie dokie, so this one, once again, also submitted by Santos Warner. It's one of the more difficult ones, providing police pursuit commentary. Now, this is one you see quite a lot of people fail on because just don't get up to the required standard. And it is quite hard to do, especially if it's your first attempt doing it. So let's see how he does, shall we?
The location is now.
What are you gonna do? Get Superintendent Dickhead over here again.
Oh, we're going north up Elgin Avenue. speeds.
Is he going to just ram me off the bike as well?
Slow, going slow.
So I'm unsure what's really happening here.
Right down East Vespucci Boulevard. Left,
You can hear him giving comms.
Going up, oh, that's a left onto Sandgrass Avenue. Going straight down past the hospital, left onto...
Be nice for a risk assessment, or maybe a failed stop, as well as the cardinal direction, not just left, so west, for example.
You might just pass that local unit
Eyes on, is passing in front of PDM
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Charles 2, can we confirm if the rider's wearing a helmet?
He's just gone left down.
He's in front of the ammunition right now.
Boulevard. He's not wearing it.
Yeah, is it?
Left onto North Elgin Avenue. Left down West Vespucci Boulevard.
Oh, for God's sake.
Weather is clear, traffic, medium, just stopping medium.
That was an issue there. That driver might have to report us for that.
Going underneath the hospital, going down East Integrity Road. Right down South Strawberry Avenue. About 100. Right into Vespucci Boulevard, going straight down.
Charles 2 taking primary, standby. Left, south.
Okie dokie, so that wasn't bad as far as pursuit country goes. He uses FPS, he gives the direction. By that I mean cardinal direction of travel. A few times it would have been nice to see it a little more. But he does give cardinal direction, it does inform the other officers what direction the machine vehicle is turning. He does give street names as well. He doesn't give risk assessments, which would have been nice. He does mention the speed a few times, but a risk assessment would have been nice. Nothing else to help Charlie Oscar 2, who's a senior officer, decide whether tactical options are available. But the communication is quite clear, so what's going to happen is I'm going to be giving it a 4 on this as well. Okay, so the next one is another search in custody one by Theodore Valentine. So let's see how he does.
Just skip to the back of the cell for me, bro.
Skip to the back, okay.
Skip to the back of the cell.
Okay, bro.
Very professional. Calling bro, that's
Alright, bro.
different.
I'm switching you again,
It's in
okay?
the fucking anal exam, what the fuck? Get the
Put
gloves.
his gloves on at least. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Can be an anal exam if you want, like Mr.
Unlike the other able to actually put his gloves on. That's nice.
My name is Theodore Valentine of the Mission Police Department. I am a probationary constable. Okay. You're entitled to a copy of this
You got the
search.
first bit right.
May 28 days. Okay.
Yep.
The legal power we're using right now is
What?
Section 54 of the Policing Criminal Evidence Act. Okay.
Seems to be going through the stop search procedure.
Do you have anything that may
Which is
harm or you
very strange.
in the performance of the search?
Got the power right at
I
least.
think so.
Alright. Just for now, I'll be taking those lockpicks off you, okay?
Hmm?
Alright, everything else you can keep on you, okay?
Personally, I'd take the bat off him as well.
Just get to the back of the cell for me, bro.
And that's the end of that video. So right, so that was a different one. I'm not sure how I feel about the skip to the back of the cell and the calling pro all the time, but that could be just his mannerism. So I won't mark him down for that one. Although walk to the back cell might have been more appropriate at the time. Obviously put his gloves on. He searched him with Section 54 pace. He followed the stop search procedure, which you don't necessarily have to do when you're doing a search in custody. But I'm not going to mark him down for it. And personally, I'd have taken those cell phones and the bat off him as well, because that bat can be used as a weapon. So he's going to get a pass, but it's going to be a 4 again, just because there were a couple of things I think he should have possibly done different. Okie dokie, we've got another one here from Theodore Valentine, which is a stop and search 2. Now, stop and search 2 is one where they've got to be completely independent and they're not allowed help from other people. It looks like it's taking place at Life Invade, so let's see what happens.
Stay here for me.
Before I do that, okay. What I'm going to need to do is just perform a stop and search, okay? This is the reason for the search is because obviously you was involved in this situation. Okay.
Rounds.
We don't know whether they've passed you anything. What I'm searching for is anything they may have passed on to you. So maybe the USB, maybe any weaponry.
Objects.
They gave me a knife and they said if the cops get them hostage, then I should stab you. But I'm telling you before you search me, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a knife.
Wonderful, thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Theodore Valentine of the Mission Road Police Department. Okay.
Warrant card, lovely.
You're entitled to a copy of the paperwork made 28 days after the search, okay?
Okay.
Right, I've got one guy here who needs to.
The legal power we're using today is Section 32 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Okay?
I understand, man.
You're being detained for the purpose
of so you ready for code 9 over?
Legislation, retirement, and you're detained. Cracking. Already got his gloves on as well, that's lovely.
Okay,
And,
I will be confiscating that knife off you.
Firearms
okay,
officer.
Okay. But other than that, I'm happy for you to leave, okay? As you did say that they passed it over.
Cracking. Okay, so I'm very happy with that one. He followed all the correct steps. So it's going to be a 5 on that one. It's going to be a really good pass. So well done, Theodore, on that one. Okie dokie, so I'm going to conclude the video there. So we have covered 4 of the ODP entries. If this is something you'd be interested in seeing more of, please let me know in the comments below. If you've got any feedback about this video, once again, let me know in the comments below. I do like hearing from you because I like knowing what you guys enjoy so I can make the channel better. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please consider liking, subscribing. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers this year, so any support is greatly appreciated. As always, I hope you have a very nice day.